Nearly gave that one away, but the Wings pick up 2 points and have the most in the Eastern Conference. Your first place, Detroit Red Wings, courtesy of Andrew Kopp. That's Ken Cal on the call. Kopp with a multi-point night. John, we got a first-place hockey team.
Yes, we do.
And we want to carve out some time for them. So we want participation from Hockey Town. Everybody's in a good mood right now with Fedorov night last night. We want to know about buy-in. On a scale of 1 to 5 car flags, where are you at? We'll give you our answers. I want to read some of the texts that we got about the QB switcheroo. John, guys, Caleb was the second least accurate quarterback in the whole league. We've both seen what they can do in a Ben Johnson offense. You guys are right to take Goff over Caleb for now.
Well, the big difference is Jared Goff is in, year 9? Mm-hmm. And Caleb Williams is in year 2. Yeah. I wouldn't expect a second-year quarterback. I mean, if you're talking about a second-year quarterback, Drake May. That's the guy that, and he was one of my 3 that I would take over Goff because his completion percentage is 72%.
Yeah.
And he's very similar skill set in terms of a passer, in terms of awareness, being able to get rid of the ball. But the one thing that he has more than Jared Goff is obviously his mobility.
What Jared Goff are y'all watching? Your guys' love for him makes me sick to my stomach. All caps, he sucks.
Okay, well.
Okay, then.
There's nothing that we're going to do to change your mind.
Purdy behind this O-line would die. It doesn't matter if you're mobile or not when the line is bad. And you're always going to have, if you're trouble running the football, you're going to have trouble with your offense.
Agree.
Okay. Goff had a 5-interception game against Houston.
What, 2 years ago? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not this year, but last year. I was talking about playoffs because I think it came up that someone threw 4 interceptions in the playoffs. And I said, well, Goff hasn't. He hasn't in the playoffs.
Well, how many did he throw last year against?
3.
Yeah.
And he had the fumble. Tom was quick on the trigger.
Tomato, 3 or 4.
Yeah. Herbert had 4 this year. I think that might have been who it was.
Last year. Herbert didn't have any interceptions this year.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, correct. Okay, Goff would have thrown for 500 yards with an average of 4.7 seconds to throw this weekend if he had the Eagles team around him.
Yeah, I do think I agree with that. I mean, you think about what Jared Goff did this year with 4,500 yards passing and the amount of touchdowns. He had second in touchdowns, second in yards passing, and he was sacked 38 times. His completion percentage, top 5, and he was sacked 38 times. It doesn't even account the amount of times that he got rid of the ball before he was sacked.
So open lines, 248-539-9790. Something to chew on with the playoff quarterbacks. We went through all 14 that made the playoffs. Would you have Goff or blank? Okay, John, buy in on the Red Wings. As we sit today, your car flag ranking 1 to 5. Mm-hmm. I know you could realistically fit 1 on each window. 1 to 4 is kind of a weird scale. We're going to do 1 to 5. Just humor us and work with us.
For all you truck or I know you don't know how this is, but you can use the trailer hitch.
Yeah.
So truck, SUV owners, anybody with a somewhat of a manly car can add a 5th.
You could have 5 car flags.
Yes. Yours would just go nowhere. You'd probably go in reverse.
I could put it on the little windshield wiper on the back.
You'd have to put a window sticker on. Anyway, so we're going to do 1 to 5.
1 to 5 is just better than 1 to 4. 1 to 5 to gauge your level of buy-in with our hockey team. It is January. We have not entered the stretch run, but we're past the halfway point now, John. In terms of games played, we're more than halfway through. And the Red Wings are the first place team in the Eastern Conference. Not on the bubble, barely in by 2 points or 3 points or 4 points. They're comfortably in right now, and they're playing as well as you could have hoped at this point in the season.
Mm-hmm. And so I'll go first because I am very curious as to what you're going to say. I know that you're inching towards some confidence, but on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to go with 4 car flags. And I'm doing that because, one, I don't want to be just a right in the fence, right in the middle, which I'm sure that's probably closer to. And we're not going 3-point whatever.
How could you have point something car flags?
No,
like fabric from a different
trust
flag?
Me, I if that's available, I'm sure you would do it. And my number one reason is Todd McClellan.
Okay.
The fact that, they've had 1 4-game losing streak this year, and he seems to be a coach that's not going to let any of the little details slide. He's going to call things out, whether it's behind the scenes or it's in the media. He is going to let his feelings know, let his players know. And having played for a coach exactly like that in Marty Schottenheimer, players appreciate that. They want a coach that's not going to, gloss over the little details, because it is all about winning. It's all about getting to the playoffs. It's all about maximizing your years as a professional hockey player. You don't want to have any wasted years, and I don't think Todd McLellan is going to allow any wasted opportunities.
We're now into a full year of Todd McLellan. I think it's pretty obvious he's been an upgrade.
Yes. Mm-hmm. There's no question he's been an upgrade.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of areas that I feel like this hockey team has improved. One is they've got a legit goalie. Since December 1st, nobody's been better in the sport than John Gibson. He's been a legit number one goalie this team had been missing. Makes a difference. You got a shutdown pair. I mean, when you play damn near half the game with Seider and Edvinsson on the ice, you're in an advantage spot. They're better defensively. Their penalty kill has moved from 32nd, the worst in the league, to 16th.
Oh, you're building up the tees, aren't
you?
It's
at least an average PK unit.
You're not going to tell us until the 7 o'clock hour.
I'm going to tell you after this. How many car flags? We want to hear from you guys. 97.1.